I think I've probably given at least open 40 meetings and given you lots and lots of remarks. So I'll try to keep brief because you're probably tired of me by now. But anyway, first part of business. Our last committee, Angie Ma, Claire Popol, Andrew Stead, Richard Ryan, Pamela Hull. Let's all give them a round of applause. And today's my last meeting opening. Tomorrow is Independence Day, 4th of July. So of course you're not going to get away without me saying something about an American president. So I just wanted to share with you the first time that I ever heard an American president speak. And I think within the context of what we're talking about, mentors actually are leaders, are great leaders, are mentors for the whole society. And I remember when I heard that first speech, there I was, listening out from the embryonic fluid. It was 10 days before I was due to be born. And all of a sudden I heard President Kennedy start to speak. And I thought, actually, I'm going to listen to this very closely. I'm not sure what speech project this is, but I think it's about rallying the spirit. Kennedy, I really like this thing about putting an American on the moon within the next decade. That stuff about job programs, and lose that. Build out the theme of these other things. And being the youngest member, probably who's listening to you, what exactly is a president? And the moon, where is that? Is that like Northern California, so on and so forth? So all of a sudden, I heard the moon is 234,000 miles away. I thought, my God, I better get out there. So I actually came out 5 days early. And I would say it was a wonderful speech. And I guess boyo to boyo, I would say, and well done for showing us that presidential vitality sleeping with Marilyn Monroe. But anyway, I think we are really going to have a great year. I can say David has done something which we had never done before, and that is the incoming president has formed his own committee. They've been really hard at work, and I've never seen any president coming in here who's put in as much effort as David has up until this point. So let's give him a warm round of applause, welcoming him to introduce his committee.
Mr. Outgoing President, I don't really know where to start. I'm going to go back to what Daniel said about pride. I've always struggled with pride. I was brought up with pride comes before a fall, and struggle between humility and false modesty. But I must say, standing here today, I do feel proud. I'm proud to be the new president. I'm proud that I'm president of Berkeley Square Speakers. I've been to a number of different clubs, and this is undoubtedly the best club, and it's going to be even better. I want to thank the president. I must tell you, one of the conditions of me becoming president was that I received mentorship from Sean. It couldn't be any better, and it's a continuing thing. So when I go wrong, it's his fault. Just be real clear about that. I want to confirm his thank yous, his congratulations to his outgoing committee, particularly all people, Angie, who's done the most marvellous job, who's kept the place going, who's basically... So in a moment, I'm going to introduce my own committee to you, and they have been hard at work, and I'm very proud of how we've started, and we fully intend to keep on going the same way. This club is about public speakers. It's about communication. It's about empowerment. Okay? We've come with a number of projects. We have certain things we have to do anyway as running the club, but we have a number of different projects that we've actually got on the agenda. And these projects are very exciting, and they include things like taking this work into businesses. We have a project for children we're looking at, and we are going to somehow solve the membership problem. So what is the membership problem? The problem is, we have got a lot of members here, and everybody who joins this club wants to get through speeches. Okay, so we're working on how we're going to deal with that problem. We devoted a lot of time and energy, because we want this club to become bigger and better and stronger. We are also looking at a new venue, and we have a new trial venue as in addition to this club for Wednesday mornings, and we're trying that venue out. Mark, is it the 14th of August?
14th of August.
14th of August, and it's in Berkeley Square. And my intention, our intention, is that we will continue to be the Berkeley Square speakers, and our venues will be in Berkeley Square.
Debbie, where is that venue?
It's about 3 minutes walk from here. It's in what's the road? Dover Mews.
So we're
I'm going to
trying to monitor the road
there.
that goes
I'll walk you
behind.
on the way round. Okay. So this is all very exciting. But one thing I want to make quite clear to all of you, and when I bring the committee out now, is that there's no us and them. We're all we here. Okay. Everybody here is a volunteer. Everybody here is encouraged to participate. So if you have some passion about any of the projects we're talking about, if there's anything you want to do, you want to step in, then step in and make a difference. Don't wait for someone else to do it, because there's only us. Okay. So on that note, I'd like to bring up the new committee. Come on, guys. Step on up. Let these articulate Toastmasters introduce themselves and their positions.
Well, Mark Lottig, I'm the incoming, or not anymore incoming, now empowered Vice President of Education. You have to be nice to me if you want to have speeches. On that note, just very briefly, 2 things. First of all, I have to thank Angie for really handing over, and I cannot overemphasize this, a very well-organized legacy of what has happened in the past. And I've spent quite a bit of time talking to her about how we take this forward. And one of the things that's on the agenda is to actually move to the D71 website. And the reason is that it makes the management of the legacy a lot easier. And it has one other advantage, is that anybody who wants to request a speech can do this, and they have to give a couple of dates which they would like to, they prefer, and it makes my job much easier, because then I can just pick the date that you prefer in the sequence that's possible without having to think too much about it, and it's probably the fairer process which should address one of the problems of giving speeches. And the second thing is, talking about next week, there is a CAA breakout meeting on Thursday, and there's not a single speech signed up for yet. So
Yes,
anybody?
I signed up.
Oh, sorry, one now, but I didn't see that yet.
How many can you do?
I signed up.
How many can you do in one day?
She can do her last play.
So anyway, so I can anybody who can make it next Thursday should please sign up for it. It's the summer period, so it's quite clear. It's a downtime, but it is an opportunity to do this. George is already raising his hand, so very good. Just please sign up for it next Thursday, 11th of July.
Can I just add to that? And do it, because if you do not take the capacity will be gone. It will potentially go out to other clubs. So please, if you can make it, make it.
Thank you. And guys, let's keep it reasonably short, because I think we've got jobs to go to.
Hi, my name is Rishi, and I'm the new Sergeant of Arm. My role is just to run the meeting on, to make the relevant arrangements and see if there is anything I can help it to make the meeting run more smoothly.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Marlisa. I'm Vice President Public Relations. We're planning a really interesting program for everyone in the coming year. The most important thing for me is to promote the members and their work. It's really important that when people go to our website, they can see the caliber of members that we have. So if you're doing anything interesting, please let me know. I am a photographer, and I'll make you look as good as possible.
I'm Julia Titrina, and I'm Vice President of Membership. And I see my role as twofold, really. One is to welcome new members to our club, and hopefully we'll have more capacity for that. And secondly, to improve the already very good experience of existing members and feel us all even closer as the club.
Morning everybody, Andrew Towers. I'm the new club secretary, so it's my job to keep these guys in order and take the minutes, basically. I'm still figuring out what my role entails, but we're working with it.
guys. And now I'm going to slip effortlessly, I hope, into the procedural part. And I'd like to announce the winner, the best evaluator, Gary. And she wrote it and she's been awarded it. Best table topic, Claire. Okay, thank you very much. Have we any guests here today? Yes. Can I encourage you, please, just to stand up and say who you are and why you're here?
You can just stand wherever you like.
Okay, well,
Whatever feels
thank you for
comfortable.
this wonderful morning. I really enjoyed being with you. It's my first day and Mark invited me. He was talking about the club, I think for my husband, I think it was already a year.
A year ago, yes.
A year ago, and we were just planning to come, so I'm the first one who came. And my name is Natalie, and I hope I will continue coming. And I have a one...
Yeah, go ahead.
yes,
A present.
a present. Well, I have some free tickets for today's last day of the masterpiece in London. And please,
Come take sense, they can see.
please, I have 14 of them. And if you find time to go today, today is the last day, and they are opened until I think they will close at 9 p.m.
Where is
So,
it?
it's in Chelsea Hospital. It's
Okay,
next to
yeah.
Okay.
So it's, please.
Wonderful.
Anyone is interested afterwards, yeah?
We like guests like you.
Are there any other guests? Yes, please stand up and introduce yourself.
My name is Bhavani Jois. So it's my first time with Toastmasters. I met I'm trained to become a corporate coach, so I met a colleague at college, and he transformed from this very quiet person to this wonderful speaker when he was presenting back at class. I thought, how did that happen? And then he said he'd been a Toastmaster for years. I thought, such a job. If you can do it to him, they can do it to me. And so that's why I'm here today. I really want that confidence that I've seen today.
Sounds like a great start now.
I want to do that.
That's great. Any other guests? No. Well, thank you. So that's the end. That's the end of the beginning, or the beginning of the end. I'm not sure. So now I'm going to utter those immortal words I've been waiting to say. For those of us who want to have some coffee after, we're going to pret a manger in the square.
First the money.
Please put your £2 in a glass. We have here. Your £2 fee for today, please, if you can.
And just on that note, one person who wasn't here is Pamela Hall, the founder of the club, who is remaining as
She's
treasurer.
remaining as our treasurer. Yes. Forevermore. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much.